You're watching Masters in Trading Live with Jonathan Rose.
Hey guys, it's Jonathan and welcome back to another episode of Masters in Trading Live. My name is Jonathan Rose. I get on here every day the market's open, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, with my ultimate goal is to share value for you. I hope that we can all make a whole bunch of money together. Then you come watch MIT Live and eventually we work together. Today, I'm going to be talking about biotechs. I think 2026 is the year of biotechs. Let's talk, say, 2025, 2024, AI started getting popular. ChatGPT took over the world, right? Well, 2026, I think AI is at the point where it's really going to make big moves in medicine and in biotech. So today, we're going to talk about my 4 favorite biotechs for 2026. I love these names, some more than others. We have a really speculative one, something that's a little bit more conservative, and then a couple more in the middle. But these 4 names are the one where I want to be invested in 2026 because this is where I believe we're going to find exponential returns. All right, guys. Matt, thank you very much, my friend. All right, we're going to talk about biotechs today. I'm going to go to the screen. When I do that, make sure you give a thumbs up. I looked at the data, only 30% of you are subscribed. So subscribe so you get those alerts whenever we release new videos. All right, here we go. We're going to be talking about biotech and 4 biotechs that I'm going to share today in this video. All right, here we go. All right, biotech isn't a coin flip anymore. So what I mean by that is in the past, if you don't have experience trading biotechs, it's really binary, meaning it's just a coin flip. Good data, stock goes straight up. Bad data, stock goes straight down. I don't think it's going to be as binary as it has been in the past. 2026 setup isn't hype driven, it's probability driven. Data quality is getting better. Regulatory clarity is getting much better. Institutional positioning is getting much more aggressive. I believe AI, nuclear, quantum, and drones, what we had in 2025 with all those hot sectors, today, I even was on checking CNBC this morning, talking about how biotechs are taking out their high. 2026, guys, is going to be the year of the biotech, and I have 4 biotechs to share with you. Okay, real AI adoption at large pharma, drug discovery, trials, data cleanup. AI is here. It's not just experimental. AI shortens the timelines and reduces regulatory ambiguity. It doesn't replace trials. Just like AI is making our everyday lives easier, biotechs are using AI to make research and the data faster. FDA first cycle approvals are going higher and AI data guidance is clarified, and regulators are now more decisive because AI is becoming more commonplace. Everyone's getting more comfortable with it. 2026, guys, is going to be the year of AI. So how pros filter biotech for probability? So with biotechs, you have to be very careful because they are very volatile, but they're volatile after an event. They're called a PDUFA date. A PDUFA date is when they come out and say, drug gets approved, the drug doesn't get approved. So how do we filter for biotechs? 1, I need a clear regulatory path. If you go with something that has a very small chance of getting approved, that's going to trade 0. There's just too much tail risk in that. Does it solve a real world problem? Is this drug really needed? AI is where the breakthroughs are going to come. Is there precedence? Precedence. Is there precedence? Not presidents, not hope. We are live, so whenever I say something silly like that, there's nothing that I can do. So now, without further ado, I'm going to share my 4 favorite biotech names. Some of these names you may be familiar with. I'm going to walk you through each one of these names, okay? Before I do that, I want to stop here because Adam's been a member for about 6 months now, I think. I think he's been following me for over a year. But I wanted to show you the progress of Adam. Adam first started to take the challenge back in August 7th. He signed up for the earnings program, going through unusual option activity, just trying to learn the challenge. Okay? A month into the challenge, or 2 months into the challenge, he's done 121 trades. He's closed 107 of those trades with a 73.8% win rate. Glockenspiel. The next setup is advanced notice. Well, I checked in on Adam this morning. Things are going great so far to start the year. I'm up 10% already in his trading account, loving BMY, and already up on some of the recommendations from the last 2 days. So I just wanted to show you this is someone's real experience. Adam comes in his first month. He's taken 121 trades, 73.8% win rate. And now in 2026, his account's up 10%. So if you want to try the challenge, guys, if you haven't, I'm going to get into my 4 biotechs right now. investorplace.com/challenge 2026. It is the easiest way to get involved. It gets you in the Discord, and it's the lowest cost entry. All right. Now that all of you guys are going to that website, wait 1 second. I'm going to share some biotechs with you. One of my favorites. I freaking love BMY. BMY, I'll pull up a chart for you guys. BMY is strong. I think she's going to go much higher. BMY has a couple of catalysts in early 2026. With those catalysts, I think BMY is going to go much higher. If I put it on 3 years so you guys can have perspective, let me just change it from percentage to stock. Boom. Where do I think this can go? I think it's going to rip through these highs. I wouldn't be surprised if she trades 75 plus. BMY, extremely, extremely bullish, guys. Fully established pharmaceutical company, revenue generating, multiple approved drug, and this sucker's got those catalysts, 2 catalysts in the first quarter of 2026. Next name, I'll pull up a chart for you guys. Here's what she looks like. LNTH Holdings. Was a high flyer, trading 70 right now, right against its 200 period moving average. In 2024, it traded up to 125. I like how volatile it is. These names are really fun to trade options when you have that kind of volatility. But the reasons why I like life sciences diagnostics, focused on imaging diagnostics, not therapeutics, much lower clinical binary risk, and still regulated, still FDA driven, belongs in the biotech conversation. So 1, BMY, 2, LNTH. The third name, guys, AQST. A little biotech here. AQST. Give you an idea what she looks like from the chart. Obviously volatile. 2024, she was trading under $1. Right now, it's trading 6. Very, very strong. Just sitting on its highs. I think it's going to rip higher in 2026 as well. AQST. It's a small cap biotech, drug delivery focused on therapeutics, oral epinephrine, clear clinical patient use. Oh, this is the EpiPen one. Very cool. EpiPen, instead of sticking our kids, EpiPen, it would be drug delivery, oral. Good for my kid. He's got peanut allergies too. Finally, this is my favorite name, RGNX. I put a whole video up on YouTube all about RGNX. If you have not watched it yet, please go to the YouTube channel, and RGNX is labeled as my #1 biotech of 2026. I love RGNX. The reason I really love RGNX is February 8th. PDUFA date February 8th. If approved, RGNX trades over $35, maybe $40. If it doesn't get approved, it probably trades $5. But I love that gnarly risk reward that RGNX presents. Okay? Higher technical and regulatory risk, rare disease focus, true asymmetric biotech profile. And of course, what we do is we always do these free videos, and then I take my time and we break off into our all access, guys. Into our all access is where we dig way deeper into these trades and also look for options as a way to make those asymmetric gains. If you haven't yet tried the challenge, guys, it's the easiest way to get in. I think it's under $100. You can get in investorplace.com/challenge 2026. And if your results are half as good as Adam's, it's probably going to be your best trade of 2026. Thanks all for watching. Give a thumbs up, subscribe. Everybody in All Access, you guys sit tight. We'll be right back. Hey, everybody. Hello.